YouTube is about to completely change the subscriber count, and they're basically going to remove the subscriber numbers in total, so there's going to be no way that you could ever see a YouTuber's exact sub count. Why this is an extremely big deal and how it will affect not only you but everyone else. That's coming up in this video, so don't forget to stay tuned. But really quickly, I need to fulfill a promise that I made in the previous video that I made on this channel. And if you're not aware of that said video, then you're either not subscribed or you're not getting notifications from my videos. Either way, it's a good idea to click that subscribe button and that notification button, because if you do so, you'll get 10 years of good luck. The previous video involved a challenge in which only 10 people would have a chance to win $1,000. However, many other people got to the last stage, in which I have to give them a quick shout out, simply for making it that far. Skip to this part of the video right here if you just want to get to the topic. So a quick shout out to NA Clasher YT, RC Gamer YT, Meme Wikipedia, The Ron Leo, Soneverything Z, Cyber Chroma, Indie Austin, Doctor Who PhD, Wrestle with Andy, Grantis Mantis, Leave, Goddess Fun, Chaos Beam, TY Scrib, Quinton Cabo, Internet Explored, Namin Aurora, Nubaz Productions, Sor Lores, Taco Cat, Mr. Space Dev, Fashion 38AJ, Flamingo NK, Mr. Hars, JC, DJ Prod Luigi, and Speckit. Thank you so much for joining the challenge, and I'm glad that you made it that far. So now back to what I was saying, and the entire topic of this video itself. YouTube just announced on Twitter earlier today that they will be making a drastic change to the YouTube subscriber counts as a whole. And in general, they're going to be removing the sub counts, so you will no longer be able to see the actual subscriber counts for not only your channel, but for anyone else's channel. When this thing starts to take place in only a couple months, the only way you'll ever be able to see your active subscriber count is by going into your YouTube analytics. From now on, all YouTube channels with over 1,000 subscribers will have their subscriber counts abbreviated, and if you have over 1 million subscribers, you will be abbreviated to intervals of 100,000. And if you have over 10 million subscribers, which is definitely me, you will have no abbreviation, and your subscriber count will simply be listed as the millionth subscriber that you have. You will be stuck at 10 million subs until you hit 11 million, and then 12 million, and so on and so forth. From an outsider looking in, this change may not seem that drastic or important. If you don't have your own YouTube channel, you probably may not even care at all. However, this will be a huge change in everything, and will also possibly cause havoc for all YouTube channels in the future. And the reason for this is quite simple. There are third-party websites and outside sources that actively track YouTube statistics. One of the most famous ones that you most definitely have heard of or probably use on a regular basis is known as SocialBlade. SocialBlade.com simply uses a public YouTube API, which generally just gives them information about subscriber counts and view counts in order to list it on every single YouTube channel statistic page. So to some extent, it allows people to see the analytics of every single YouTube channel that they could possibly want. And since the birth of YouTube, the subscriber numbers have been kept quite simple. If you subscribe to a YouTube channel, the number will go up and you will be able to see the number go up. And then the YouTube API, which is the always updating system that sends out information to websites such as SocialBlade and all kinds of other things like that, will also send out an update for that subscriber, meaning the live sub counts and the SocialBlade analytics will be able to add another subscriber. But when YouTube ends that and only makes it available for the abbreviated version of sub counts, there will be no public API that lists the accurate subscriber counts for channels. So websites such as SocialBlade and every single live sub counter that you could ever go to, whether it be a live sub count live stream on YouTube or a live sub counter website, will no longer be functional, and will only be able to work in cycles of the abbreviation, only updating when a certain channel reaches another milestone for YouTube to update the abbreviated sub count. So basically, unless there's a workaround or a loophole to all of this, you can pretty much kiss live sub counts goodbye in the future. And as for monthly and daily statistics reporting for Social Blades, StatSheep, and all other websites that do so, you will no longer have daily updated reports for subscribers, unless the third-party websites are able to somehow use some whimsical skills to hack into YouTube and obtain the data by other means. Some websites or sources may even be able to pay YouTube to deliver them special data for certain channels in order to make their websites continue running. But for the most part, that's not going to be able to happen. So if you're planning on watching the live sub counts of James Charles or T-Series versus PewDiePie in the future, you better enjoy it while it lasts, because it definitely isn't going to last long. So we have the general idea of what's going on and exactly what just took place in the YouTube environment. So what is the reason why all of this is happening? Why has YouTube all of a sudden randomly decided that subscriber counts should be deleted? You should no longer be able to see a YouTube channel's active and live sub count updating whenever you want. What reason would YouTube all of a sudden decide that this is their best interest in order to do? It's not like there isn't thousands of random other things that could quite possibly be wrong with YouTube that people complain about on a regular basis. That's of ill effect to anything. Let's just delete the sub counts. I mean, no one cares about sub counts anyways, am I right, guys? They're just sub counts. I mean, it's not like people actually care about that. It's not like they're most definitely the most important number that could represent a YouTube channel's success, or also an entire genre of interest for millions of people to watch regularly. But there's a pretty clear and obvious reason and a pretty distinct conspiracy/reality theory about the whole reason this is taking place, developed by yours truly. Does anyone remember when Google Plus was a thing? All of a sudden, Google had bought YouTube in 2006, and then they decided to create something that everyone enjoyed, known as Google Plus. Now, obviously, I was being sarcastic, because literally no one liked Google Plus and no one wanted to use it. So instead of Google, i.e. the owner of YouTube, taking that into consideration and simply deleting Google Plus, they decided to make it mandatory to use Google Plus if you use YouTube. Instead of simply revising Google Plus to fit people's interests more, they decided to simply just force people to use it. Well, what's happening right now? As you may or may not know, YouTube currently has basically unveiled a new analytics section and style for every single YouTube channel. If you make YouTube videos in 2019 and if you've checked your analytics, you'll definitely know what I'm talking about. And in general, people using YouTube's analytics that are built into YouTube's website have most definitely been drowned out by the amount of people using more public and efficient sources such as Social Blade, like I've mentioned before, to simply check their daily gains. For years, YouTube has seen that so many sources and individuals have profitized off of the statistics being granted by their own website through other websites such as Social Blade and all kinds of other live subscriber counts. So because of this, they've tried to integrate multiple things along the line to make it more appealing to use simply the YouTube built-in analytics, aka to keep the most amount of people using YouTube and no other website as possible. And one day, they decided that they were going to put their foot down on it. So now with this new integration of no longer showing the subscriber counts in their details, and only making live subscriber counts available from the built-in dashboard and analytics for any specific YouTube user, they are effectively taking away the entire purpose of existence from websites such as Social Blade and other live subscriber/YouTube statistic websites, in an effort to basically leave you no other option except to use YouTube's built-in analytics to see everything that they want you to see, and absolutely nowhere else. Another theory is simply due to the most recent happenings between some of the most popular YouTube channels losing and gaining an incredible amount of subscribers over YouTube drama, which YouTube has once again deemed unacceptable and not family friendly enough for their website. So in an effort to stop this from happening again and weaponizing the YouTube subscriber count, they're simply deleting it. But whether or not any of these theories are true, or if all of them are true, we know for a fact that as of today, everything that we do on YouTube has been changed. And a big portion of what has made YouTube itself will soon come to an end. YouTube subscribers have been devalued over time more and more up until now. They started out being something that represented the amount of people that wanted to watch a certain YouTube channel's videos. And then YouTube decided that that wasn't good enough and you had to click the notification bell. And now they're removing the exact amount of subscribers from being visible to people. Soon at this rate, there will be no subscriber count at all. So what's in store for the future of YouTube? I don't even know. And if you know, or if you think you know, then make sure you just go ahead and tell me, or tell yourself, or tell your imaginary friend in the comment section below, because that's extremely important. They most likely will end up deleting that too, you know, if they're not comfortable with people seeing the subscriber counts. And I'll see everyone in the next video. Goodbye.